Welcome back, listeners, to another episode of Book Central Inside the Pages. I'm your host, Abby, and today we have a special treat for all the aspiring writers and wanderlust enthusiasts out there. We're joined by best-selling author and travel guide Alex Cooper, who's here to talk about the art of writing a travel book. Welcome to the show, Alex.
Thank you, Abby. It's a pleasure to be here.
Alex, your travel books have transported readers to some of the most breathtaking places around the globe. Can you start by telling us what inspired you to write travel books in the first place?
Absolutely, Abby. My journey into writing travel books started with a deep passion for exploration and storytelling. Traveling has always been a significant part of my life, and I found that I wanted to share my experiences and the incredible stories of the people I met along the way. Writing travel books became a natural extension of that passion, allowing me to bring distant places and cultures closer to readers.
That's wonderful. Now, for those listeners who are dreaming of writing their own travel book, where should they start?
The foundation of any great travel book is passion and purpose. You need to identify what excites you about travel. Is it the thrill of discovering new cultures, the beauty of landscapes, or perhaps the history of a place? This passion will drive your writing. Equally important is having a clear purpose, whether it's to inspire others to travel, share practical tips, or document a personal journey. This clarity will give your book direction and cohesion.
That makes a lot of sense. What about the focus of the book? How should writers decide on that?
Choosing your focus is crucial. A travel book can take many forms: memoirs, guidebooks, or cultural explorations. Each has its own appeal and requirements. Memoirs allow for personal stories and emotional depth, guidebooks need thorough research and practical advice, and cultural explorations delve deep into the traditions and histories of places. Deciding this early on helps shape your narrative and structure.
Speaking of structure, how do you recommend writers plan their travel books?
A well-structured travel book keeps readers engaged. I suggest outlining your book before diving into the writing process. For a memoir, you might structure your chapters around key experiences or destinations. A guidebook could be organized by regions, with each chapter focusing on a different area. Maps, itineraries, and practical tips are great additions. This planning ensures your book is not just a collection of stories but a cohesive journey.
Great advice. Now, Alex, your books are known for their vivid descriptions. How can writers make their narratives more engaging?
The key is to craft engaging narratives by showing, not telling. Use sensory details to transport readers. Describe the sights, sounds, smells, and tastes of the places you visit. For instance, instead of saying a market is bustling, describe the kaleidoscope of colors, the scent of spices, and the hum of bargaining voices. Personal anecdotes and reflections also add depth and authenticity.
I love that approach. Can you share a bit about balancing personal reflections with practical information in a travel book?
Absolutely. A great travel book strikes a balance between personal reflections and practical information. Share your thoughts and emotions about the places you visit, how travel has changed or challenged you. At the same time, provide practical tips for readers who might want to follow in your footsteps. This could include recommendations for accommodations, restaurants, activities, and transportation. This balance makes your book both inspirational and useful.
And once the first draft is done, what's next?
Editing and revising are crucial steps. Set your draft aside for a while, then revisit it with fresh eyes. Edit ruthlessly, cut unnecessary details, and ensure your narrative flows smoothly. Consider getting feedback from beta readers or a professional editor. Also, don't forget to add visual elements like photos, maps, and illustrations. These enhance the reader's experience.
That's fantastic advice. Finally, Alex, what can you tell us about the publishing process?
There are several routes to consider: traditional publishing, self-publishing, or hybrid publishing. Each has its pros and cons, so choose the one that fits your goals and resources. Once your book is ready, promote it through social media, travel blogs, and book review sites. Engage with travel communities and host book signings to generate buzz. The goal is to inspire and engage your readers, encouraging them to explore the world.
Alex, Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today. Your advice is sure to inspire many aspiring travel writers out there.
Thank you, Abby. It's been a pleasure talking about something I'm so passionate about. I hope this helps your listeners embark on their own travel writing journeys.
Absolutely. And to our listeners, if you're feeling inspired to start your own travel book, take Alex's advice to heart and let your passion guide you. Until next time, this is Abby from Books Central Inside the Pages. Keep reading, keep exploring, and keep writing.